Alright, let's see what's going down. Let's get this case going. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's just start it up. Dude, this one looks violent, dude. Let's go. Explosion. The explosive events in the forest cabin. Let's see what's going down. Oh shit. Alright. Billy Cracker. Hardy Abe. Little Billy. We had Little Pip and Little Little Billy. Let's see. Box of confectionery. Boom. Man is breathing but appears to have lost consciousness. Alright. Do not care what means you use to acquire what I need, but remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it too decayed. The more recently it has died, the better. Alright, so this guy's killing peeps. To the corpse. Be quick before they bury him and not let dig up that stiff. Alright. Scarecrow in a wooden coffin. Infamous gentleman robber Walter Keane with a number. Hey, I just got some rewards points. That's fun. With a number of unnamed associates held up a coach. Scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables. It's the 5th robbery. Who was this? Go, coin, go! Visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. There's David Gorin again. There's Little Pip. He's back. Golden Doubloon. And there's Edmund Cloudsley, who also wrote this, this letter, probably. That's fun. Alright. Sword. Ring with a ruby. Wrapped piece of confectionery. Did I miss anything out here? Alright. Doesn't look like I did. Oh, shit. I wonder what the mystery here is. Okay, that's gonna be important. Alright, finally, I have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You will get a share as we agreed. Okay. Everyone's got loaded pistols. Rotten apple and a green apple. Alright. Small weight is tied to the back of the lever. Oh. Dude, so someone just like fucking threw it in then. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, so never mind. I think we have someone who's going about it. This simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Attempted with this input, and it was definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but curiously still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Target must contain some gold for this work. Great So seawater would be required. Okay. Strongly I press the trigger and how long I perform blank before it. Okay. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a sealed bottle. Exploded glass. Okay. So it could be freezing. I'm pulling the trigger. If it is red, okay. The idle will perform the intended action on the target. If it is red, it is ready for blank input and it will turn blue afterwards. If it is blue, you can only perform blank input and it would turn red afterwards. Okay. And what did it look like? Okay, so it's blue. Blank, blank, and nothing. So then that one was push. Here, my controller ran out of batteries. So let me just double check that everything's all good. Alright, so we should be all good then. My bad. Alright, so now I need to remember what this was. Okay. No, we do still have that, but... Okay, so it might have been this one. Yeah, so I think that's what's going down there. Okay. Alright. Increased blank blank. Okay, well then that makes... This is probably Edmund Cloudsley, I imagine. But it doesn't look like him. This is probably Lil Jack, but I guess I don't know that. Okay, let's take this guy out too, but I really think this is David Gorin. I guess this could be Lil Jack. Blank Blank needed a corpse. Alright, this is Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Whoops. Nope, he needed a corpse. Alright. Damn. Alright. Edmund Cloudsley needed a corpse. Blank Blank, along with accomplices, delivered a scarecrow, but upon entering Blank Blank, suddenly the amount of sealed the idol, seawater, the vase exploded. killed them both. Okay. So now we need to know who these two people are. And we have WK. So now I need to go back out to where they were. Cause, oh shit. Enters through chimneys. Okay, so then that probably is, I guess he's not that down low, but upon entering, blank blank suddenly blanked blank blank. Shot, club, stabbed. Probably clubbed. See golden doubloon? I have to imagine he's golden doubloon. Alright, so the dog is named Golden Doubloon. Golden Doubloon. I'm just gonna go with this guy being Edmund Cloudsley. Just something about it really strikes home. I still want to say that's David Gorin. This is Lucia Smith. It's not Little Pip, I don't think. I don't think Little Pip was that... I don't know, he didn't look like that. Maybe he did. No, that might be Little Pip. Oh, and that's why he's coin. Okay, so then we got this whole thing figured out. Don't know who this is. Yeah. Is this Black Beastia? Whoops. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna keep Little Pip here, I think. I like Little Pip being there. So then these 3 or 4 people. Well. The old forecast. Okay. So then I might go clubbed because he's not bleeding. Oh. No, I think that's just you get clubbed in the back of the head. If you get stabbed in the brain, then you're kind of fucked. David Gorin. Meanwhile, blank blank increased the amount of sealed face. Here, no, I gotta go back to what's going on here. Target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is suitable target. Okay. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant amount. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in an open sea. Yeah, so this is decreasing the water, and this is going to increase water or something. Hold on. I don't know what this... What's this sign? Is what this is trying to get me to figure out. Uh... Hmm. Meanwhile, blank blank. Okay. So this is probably Cloudsley again. Okay. And let's ban you. Awesome. Perfect. Thanks for joining the stream, but... let's see. Blank blank. Okay, so someone clubbed Gordon. I mean, it's probably you, right? Broke into here. So then this guy is probably also one of the... These three are probably workmen. Okay. So then one of these peeps died. But we don't know who. Well, someone had a... Or was that WC? Okay, well, he has a saber. He has that hat on. He has a confectionery. Oh. Never mind. So, that's probably going to be Walter Keane then, I imagine. So we have these two peeps here. Which, who else can it be? We have Billy Cracker and Abe Hardy. We technically do have a little Jack, or it was Jack Nails, I think. Alright. Yeah, so this is Walter Keane. Bring all your tools, and he is a lockpick with a saw. And this guy is just a club guy, so he probably isn't one of the lockpicks. Alright. So that's either Little Billy or Jack Nails. Never mind. It's just gonna be Jack Nails. And that's this guy? Is Jack Nails? I think. Oh, I guess that would also help. So now we just need to figure out who you are. You're obviously one of the brawlers. You have that hat. Yeah. Alright, so this is Jack Nails and someone else entering the room. And then you're the guy who clubbed David Gorin, most likely. Yeah, so there's Jack Nails. Oh, and then this is going to be Walter Keane's little thing. So, it's either Hardy Abe or Billy Cracker. Guess it could be Little Billy, but... Okay, so I guess it's going to be Hardy Abe, just because he has the cart. I thought he might have stolen the cart, but... Okay, so we're all set then. We have that. So then Hardy Abe was here. There's a chance we just get it right now. Okay, but we're close. We're close. It's probably this business here. I really don't think... Well, because David Gorin's doubled up. So David... and we also have all of this done. So... two things are... Okay, the vase definitely exploded. Like, yeah, that's the only one that works there. It was definitely the vase, because there's no idol or anything like that. These two were in the room, and it killed them both. I think it's going to be decrease the amount of matter. Matter? No. Okay. Could be... Okay. Cloudsley needed a corpse. That's true. Because he had the note to Gorin. Along with accomplices. Delivered... Along with accomplices? Is that just... Was Gorin doing like a thing? That's weird. Okay. He didn't deliver a corpse. I think this is right. I think it might be this. This is alright. Little Pip is back. Alright, let's figure out this. Alright. So you're decrease the amount of air. Okay, so then this is air. This is probably still matter. And then I think I have these two backwards again. I think that one's still going to be increased. Because with this one, yeah, this is decreasing the matter. And then this is decreasing the air. Okay, so then this one's matter. So this is water, probably? Yeah, seawater. Okay. Could be gold, but I don't think so. I don't know what this one is. It's increasing the matter. Spontaneous combustion. So this is heat. So this is increasing matter and heat? Or air and heat. No, yeah, matter and heat. Okay. So this one's heat. And then this one is seawater? Okay. I'm throwing these ones out. We have one for air, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. I wish I didn't have to go all the way through this. Cannot combust the target if you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press trigger and how long I've performed the decrease for it. So this is decreasing the air and heat. Maybe it is heat. Yeah, I think that's heat. I think I'm gonna lock that one in. So then this could be gold. Let's not guess though, let's just... So you're decreasing the water and then increasing the water. That doesn't really work. I don't really think that this works either with decreasing gold and then increasing gold. No, you are, because you're taking gold, I guess, from the seawater. Is this gold? Okay. Alright. So now we can read the idol, which is increasing matter? Air. Shit. Alright. But to increase the air, you have to decrease first? Oh no, he is decreasing. What? Hold on. So he increased the air. Small weight is tied to... Let's go back to the gems again. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target it can see. If it is red, it is ready for increase. If the eye is blue, you can only perform blank output, and it will turn red afterwards. Okay, so, yeah, so it's definitely increased. Increase the amount of something in it. Dude, maybe I got a name wrong somewhere. Maybe someone else clubbed... Oh, it's gonna be Walter Keane. The gentleman. No, okay. Who did we have? Was it Jack Nails? No, it was hardly Abe. Huh, okay. It is Jack Nails, though. It's Jack Nails and Hardy Abe. The blank and killed them both. It did. So then this was just going to keep going and going until it opened like that. Which makes sense. So... That's David Gorin. Delivered a coffin. It's not a corpse. It's not gold, it's not seawater, heat, matter, air, or vase. So yeah. I like Hardly Abe here. I like David Gorin on both fronts. So maybe Cloudsley didn't, but then who would increase the amount of air? He's smiling, he knows. Maybe he didn't need a corpse? Suddenly it clubbed. David Gorin. Meanwhile, Edmund Cloudsley increased the amount of air in a sealed vase. Alright. This is Cloudsley. I don't know what to change here. I have to be missing something. David Gorin. Oh, I'm Stoops. Okay, I got it figured out. This is Walter Keane. Walter Keane came in and went, "Oh, huddy huddy ho. Look at me, I've got the coffin for you." Then they came in, and that's why the accomplices part is necessary. There we go. Alright. That makes sense. That makes sense. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cabin, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. On entering the cabin, the robbers ambushed the servants, and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with the idol that killed 2 of the intruders. Sweet, sweet. Then, Sokono, the bandits, accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredients. What happened afterwards? I managed to fend the rest of them off, but my master lord Edmund Cloudsley got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him. Soon afterwards he died, bless his soul. Alright. That's chapter 2. I think there's another chapter, right? Whoops. There we go. We have these 3. This might be the end. Getting quick with it. Should I do one more? Or should I end it here? What's the move? That was quick. Yeah, that was... I for core. Do you see the person I had to ban? But, the that dude. It was just it was a bot or something. Just came in and was like, oh, you can get more viewers if you do this. And I had one, the first time I streamed. And I was like, no thank you. So, I'm just banning them. It's easy peasy. More viewers, he said. Yes, dude. There's a high market for midnight, for midnight Case of the Golden Idol. Yeah, so I'll do another one. I feel like, I don't know if I'm getting better or worse necessarily, but I think I'm just getting stuck on different ones. I think that's it. The first 2 are tutorials. There's not really getting any stuck to it. But I think I just got lucky with that one. There weren't as many moving parts. I just got stuck on fucking Walter Keane for no reason. But alright, let's go. Let's lock in. Strange practices of a secret society. Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh my god. Tattoo depicts a hand and an eye. Oh no, there's so much here. David. Alright, well, I wonder who's David. It's not David Gorin. Gathering will be on March 14th to follow our plan. We should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume, grab rope and weapons. Dude, Ash Blair, Finest Tobacco again. Dude, this one's got a scary soundtrack. There's David Gorin. I don't think this is David Gorin, though. I really don't. Dude, what the fuck's with this music? Things are getting real. Alright. Sure, that would be more important later. Oh, striped hand. Dark hand. Or yeah, it was dark hand. Oh, I like this level. The last 3 are super fun. Yum. I don't... We'll see. There's a chance I just ride the gravy train and I just keep going, but I don't think so. Master, Steward, and Initiate. Okay. So this is where stuff's starting to come around. So it's Dark Hand, Steward. Okay. 3 eyes, 2 eyes, 1 eye. Alright, we'll figure that out later. There's a lot of reading here. I'm not quite sure that I'm going to be doing this. Going back to watching on my TV, I can no longer chat easily. But I will be listening. Good to know, good to know. Ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic. Okay. So then... the idol is theirs. And who was in the top room who was, like, sending a letter to these guys? Where he wanted to join their... Maybe this is David Gorin. Maybe there's just no other people. Lazarus Hurst? That's a good name. Yeah. So I'll read these more in depth when I know more. But right now I just need to get info in. Ooh, okay, so there's a lot more people. Man in the bass is not breathing. Okay. Griffin has spoken. It's a scepter. Let's wait the results from the chamber below. Okay. Shit, dude. Oh, no. Oh, I've bitten off so much. Ritual of Discord. Dispute. Okay. Done when an accuser has challenged a defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. Alright. Checks out. Substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. Alright. So then... this guy accused this guy of something. The Griffin has spoken. The Griffin has spoken. Alright. Oh, what? Signal to Griffin who I am. I accept the fate, whatever I must be. Oh no! There's so much. Water snake mastered. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brotherhood. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we must decide to take measures to resolve the fate on these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th. Alright, so something's going on here. Okay. Inception. Oh, and that was at the top, the rituals. Okay. Oh, okay. Fuck, dude. Okay, so I need to know what's going down here. Well, here, what the... There's gonna be so much jumping around. Okay. I don't want to read that yet. Member of our order has produced a new candidate. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Okay, so it really just says that it's a member of the group, which makes sense. Stewards are higher can rank. Only stewards are higher rank can be defender and accuser. Houses of the accuser and defender stand behind their brother. Scepter must be borne by... Ah, fuck. There's the Grim Reaper. Oh, shit. Alright. So I need to figure out what this is then. I think David Gorin is trying to do that. So 1 eye, 2 eye, and 3 eye. Is it just the color that I'm looking for? So you have this guy, and these guys. So these two are the same. Well, it's against these different people. Must deeply hate the defender. Well, there's this. Well, there's the sword. Okay. Fuck, I just have nowhere to start. I guess I have to start reading that. All this stuff. Masters, I ventured on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing relic and, with great resolve, punish the despicable enemy. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly... Okay, yeah, so this is all Walter. So Walter's a member. Not the biggest surprise. Whoops. Forgot you could do that. Fearlessly entered his hideout, but the devil had prepared a treacherous trap and an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his study. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lackey, assassin warrior David Gorin, a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with my martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I'm forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. As I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off, I'll send another report. Okay. Still got a question mark. I still got a question mark? Where's the question mark? I appreciate you walking around, or coming back and telling me. Maybe it's one of these? Did I click all these? Scroll, conflict, challenged, poison. Oh, I do. This guy. His ring and a silver tankard. Okay. Thank you, Carson. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed in writing. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Aquitana, yeah, to recover from my dire wounds. There, I believe I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hurst, a young resourceful gentleman, whom I met in a remote manor one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villains, but he turned out to be a well-versed in arcane arts. Of course, not yet close to your skills. I have finally recovered and plan to return to Albion. I suggest that Lazarus... Okay, so... This... Not that guy. Okay, and this guy I don't think is David. I guess, yeah, it wouldn't make sense. But I think this guy is... This folk. I don't remember what... Lazarus Hurst is his name. So this is not Lazarus Hurst. Probably Jeffrey Sinclair. Could be Walter Keane, but I really don't think so. Limited Masters, I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hurst to our brethren. I submit that our Dark Hand brother... Okay. So Walter is a Dark Hand. Vouched for him cannot be trusted because he is a Lyrand, a thief. I'm certain that on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from the Brotherhood. Okay. So, that means that the Defender... This is... What's his name? This is Gorin. This is Jeffrey Sinclair. So then, fuck, maybe it's Walter Keane. No. David Gorin? No, okay. Yeah, it's not David Gorin. So then someone's out here, though. Our dark-hand brother Walter Keene, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted. And I can't remember. Masks are the same, except these ones aren't. So this is gonna be the Dark Hand. Crab Beast and Water Snake. Okay. See, but he's a Dark Hand Initiate, and he has all. Why didn't I say this was David Gorin? Huh. See, I don't want to guess. Because there's one person, I only have 4 names. I could very easily just like put everything in. But Walter Keene, unless maybe like David Gorin found Walter Keene and took his shit or whatever, but this is all. Oh, this is Walter Keene stuff. That's his hat. So, but David Gorin would go in? No. Okay. What's going on here? Is David Gorin pretending to be Lazarus Hearst? No. Okay, so I've used everyone. I might as well just put fucking Jeffrey Sinclair then. What? Oh. What? Okay. Alright, listen. I clearly don't know, and that's fine. Alright. So this guy is a Lion Initiate or whatever. Alright, and he's not a Dark Hand Steward. So it's not the evaluation. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, well here. So this is how I'm gonna figure out the second one then. That's the guy on the house. Eating with no mouth. Carp in a house. Alright, I want to figure this out. Passing of time. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, I know it's not this one. So I can be certain that water is 3, which I guess makes sense. It's the home of the carp. This one's the passing of time. So I like this one the most so far. Fire and Star. I'm gonna be real. I don't I don't understand any of this right now. If I had to guess, it would be transition here. And this is David Gorin. Okay. Or here, no. Let's not get my conspiracy theory stuff. Let's do. Whoops. Let's do Lazarus Hearst. Okay. Well, Jeffrey Sinclair. Fuck, dude. Alright, this one's tripping me up quickly. Guess he didn't. He could be more, but okay. Oh shit, this is actually helpful. Okay, so this is Walter Keane. This is Jeffrey Sinclair. This is a dark hand, someone. Then we have, I mean, if I was just like riffing and guessing, these would be the water snakes because they're blue. But that's not exactly sound reasoning. Grim Reaper, never tiring teacher. Ah, shit, dude. I really don't want to use hints. Let's see. I mean, is it as simple as these guys are the masters because they have 2 things on their coat? These are the initiates because it has the 1 thing on the coat. And these are the masters because these are the 3. Is this guy a master? No, he is not. I don't think. By my theory. Unless he's a steward. Okay. But steward is the 2-eye one. Yeah, that really doesn't follow anything. Okay. Man. Oh, is this just Dark Hand Initiate is what they want me to put? Okay. I guess so. So then, alright, that's fine. See, but he... Okay, so there... I think that's just what that's telling me, is that there's a Dark Hand Initiate walking around that is not Walter Keane. Maybe David Gorin is... I'm gonna go Initiate here. Listen, I'm gonna start getting crazy. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Should I hold off? Well, these are... Only initiates can be Defender and Accuser. So it could be the Squabble. I don't know if... by any Dark Hand. No. Okay, so it's not the Squabble then. Because we know... I don't remember how, but we know that that there's a Dark Hand about here. So... it's not Squabble. Could be Conflict. There could be Deep Hate. Scepter must be borne by a Water Snake Master. Scepter must be borne by a Dark Hand Master. Okay. Only stewards are higher, so that can't be this one. The houses of the stand behind their brother. Huh. I don't know what this is all about. Kind of matches like the shit hanging down on that. Okay, so yeah, so you have the Grim Reaper. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper. There's no Grim Reaper on Conflict. So I'm really going on these 2 right here. Keeper of treasures, speaker to the blind, and keeper of treasures. Keeper of treasures, keeper of treasures. Is it like a pun? Speaker to the blind. I feel like I'm making shit up. But you have to be a steward to do all that. Alright, let's... Maybe he is a steward? Whoops, that's definitely not right. I like dispute right now. I honestly do. I'm gonna start blasting. How about them apples? I feel it. I might be making stuff up, but let's do never tiring teacher. So the scepter is water snake master. So you're the water snake, and then you are the proud beast. Nice. Okay. I guess it's not luck. I guess the chances of me just getting all 6 correct is fairly low. I guess all 5 correct. But okay. Was that... I feel like that was crazy. Yeah. I would love to see, like, what a normal playthrough looks like. I love that emote. I need to learn how to make my own emotes. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't know if that's how you're meant to do it. But, I mean, I guess it worked. So then I could probably start... Okay, but they're gonna want names and shit. Well, here, no. I think I have the names right. Unless I have my conspiracy about, whatever it is. David Gorin being in here, but I don't think so. Todd I'm definitely not doing that. This guy's a water snake. No. Initiate. This guy... I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna only do it for you guys. Dark Hand. Initiate. This is a Proud Beast Master. This is a Water Snake Master. And then this is Walter Keane. Okay. 2 or few are incorrect. So that's all correct. I'm glad you're having a good time, man. So then... Shall we do the conspiracy theory? Okay. They do not like that. They don't like my conspiracy theory. Okay. So then... I don't think I have anything incorrect, just factually based on this. I think they want me to have names for one of these people. Unless I just have Jeffrey right, or incorrect. But he wouldn't be going against Hurst. I don't think it would be Gorin. Alright. Well, now we know you're a Proud Beast Master or whatever. No, he's a Steward. Proud Beast Steward, perfect. So this is a test of Inception, or Ritual of Inception. And then you are a Proud Beast Steward? Okay, so then this is definitely... There's no conspiracy theory. So then what am I missing here? And I haven't even started looking that. Was challenged to a blank ritual. A dispute ritual. He Blank, 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 blank. Oh, there's posing. There's some posing happening. With a... Which... Cup... Which... Had no poison. Oh! Signaled to blank. Okay. Alright, I'm getting there. Because this is signal. Drank the other cup and died. Meanwhile, blank blank. Okay, this is Lazarus Hurst passed the inception ritual to become a dark hand or a proud hand or a what was it? Proud beast initiate. Alright, signal to blank with a scepter, I imagine. Okay, so then basically I'm meant to know who one of these people are. I'm gonna assume it's this guy because he's got the scepter. Could be the guy with the sword though, but so you have Walter Keane, Jeffrey Sinclair. Was Gorin a fucking guy? And he... Well, no, because he would be a Dark Hand initiate. Because this guy was a Dark Hand initiate. Right? So someone broke in. I'm assuming David Gorin, just with all of his shit here. This is just a random guy. This is a random Dark Hand initiate. So then this guy's David Gorin? Wow. Okay. That's interesting. So then let me read up though, because they were talking ish on each other. Oh, okay. Never mind. That was all for show for that. Wow. I completely forgot about that letter. That makes shit a lot simpler. Alright, so then, I mean, that should be everything here, right? Walter Keane was challenged to a dispute. He, with blank blank, ambushed. He, with David Gorin, ambushed a Dark Hand initiate. David Gorin, whoops. David Gorin, the guy who's been in, like, all of these cases, posing as Dark Hand initiate, signaled to Walter Keane with a pitcher. Do we have pitcher? Tankard. There we go. Which cup had no poison? Walter Keane drank the other cup. No, sorry. This is Jeffrey Sinclair. Whoops. Jeffrey. No. What? Alright, hold on. I have to be close. David Gorin posing as Dark Hand initiate. This is crazy. I have to be... was challenged to a dispute ritual. Wasn't a different ritual, was it? Only stewards could be that. These are the initiates. So then... yeah, I've got all of that. It was a dispute ritual. Yeah. Read more. Open the journal, Aaron, please. Check the chat and see me, Aaron. Aaron, please just reread. It's oh, Lazarus. Okay. Whoops. It's amazing how quickly you turned on me. It was like, oh my god, he's amazing. I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird that only one was incorrect. Oh man. Does that count as first try on the journal? I obviously know I missed it, but I don't remember if I mixed anything else around. That's crazy. Oh shit, that was a tricky one. I still don't know how I did it. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a brotherhood. Dude, they became friends. I'll give it to you, but thanks, man. That's all I'll take. Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup, and his opponent drank the poison and died. Cool. Oh, oops, I did not mean to do that. How do I leave? Please. Alright. You did great. Only took you another half hour. You blazed it. So, what do the hints look like? And how long did this take you, Carson? Because I feel like I'm getting stuck pretty bad on some stuff. On the fucking these two, the first two of chapter 2 were tough. So long. What do the hints look like? Don't know why it has appeared there. Hints tell you everything that is correct in the notebook. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. You can use it 3 times. Okay. I was like, okay, yeah. I was like, how did they have it have such specific hints? I abused those suckers. Oh man, but alright, I think I'm gonna keep it there. Well, here, how many? Let me. I don't know if this will pause the stream or not, but I'm gonna check how many chapters there are. Because there's the 8th case, 9th case. Okay, so there's another chapter after this. Okay. Yeah, and then that's the first case of the DLC. Okay. So it looks like I have 5 more cases. So I think I'm gonna stop here. Don't know when I'll stream again. Those last 4. I love the next one. Dude, maybe do I do it? Or do I use that as a sucker to keep you hanging? Keep you hanging on the next stream. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I guess that's it. But yeah, cliffhanging son of a gun. No, let me tell you, I hit the wall of letters in that one, and I was like, shit, dude, I am tired. So you'll need a single stream for the last mission alone. Okay, that's good, I guess. We'll see. Cause yeah, so then I could probably do 3 the next stream. Huge. So yeah, so let's see. I think I could stream on Tuesday. We'll see. Obviously, plans come up super quickly, so no guarantees. But I don't like tomorrow. I don't like Monday. Tuesday looks okay. I'll be there as long as I'm not working. Oh, that's true. It will be after. I have stuff though. As long as it would probably be late at night still. It'd probably be at 8 o'clock or something. So as long as we aren't playing games, but Wednesday would be tough. So yeah, I don't know. I'll figure out when I stream next, but I want to do it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I like this game. And that's the thing. I also, I like this game, so I don't want it to sound diminutive towards it. But I'm excited to finish this game so that I can play Blueprints. Theoretically, I could play both at the same time. I could just, swap streams or whatever. But I feel like Blueprints is a full, I feel like that's a full attention kind of thing, and I don't know if I've gotten so far through this game, and I'm starting to remember characters and the general story between it, you know. So we'll see what happens, but I enjoy your little octopus or squid or whatever that is in the. Yeah, squid. I like him. I like him in the chat. So, all right, I'm gonna peace out. We'll see when the VOD goes up. I just do all the Twitch streams things. Yeah, you know. So this is what I'm gonna stream next and all that. Thanks for the follows. There's no followers, but we're all good. All right. Anyways, I'll be around. See you. Thanks for watching. And we'll eventually solve the case of the Golden Isle. Idol, not Isle, but all right. Bye bye. Oh shit, my fucking laundry. All right. Bye bye. I love you too.